So today we're going to be doing some blind ranking with Fortnite locations. So by using AI, I've generated a list of 7 POIs from the game's history where I don't know what's coming next. So we're going to rank them 1 to 7. Let's see how I do. So the first location is the Shark. Now this was great during Chapter 2 Season 2. It had the mythic boss with Sky, and the weapon, the vault, and although it was on the edge of the map, there was always quite a lot of action here. I think I'll put this one number 3. Really like that location. Okay, Snobby Shores is the next one. Now this is an iconic POI from Chapter 1. This was actually my favourite landing spot for a while, although there was never much action there. It had so much loot, and you could always rotate to tilted towers, and it was great for grinding out wins. Let's go 4. Okay, Wailing Woods is the next one. Now this was another iconic one from Chapter 1. I did use the launcher to do sky bases, like most other people, and again, there wasn't much action there, but if you wanted a quiet game, you could always land, get a bit of loot, get max materials, and then look for some action. It was a good location, but there have definitely been better. Let's go number 6. Okay, next up is Mega City. Now this was probably the best location from Chapter 4. This was kind of like a newer version of tilted towers, and it had lots of loot, action, and especially with the zip lines, you could get around the location very quickly. There were vehicles everywhere. It was one of the standout ones from that chapter, and this might be too high, but let's go number 2. Okay, the yacht. This was great. On the edge of the map, had lots of action, and it was quite nostalgic when it had the Deadpool theme. That was a great version of this location during Season 2, and I did like it. I think we'll have to go number 5. So yet again, I've left myself number 1 and number 7 for the last 2, so it feels like this happens every time, but let's hope we get a good and a bad one. Okay, so the next one is Misty Meadows. Okay, this was probably one of my favourites from Chapter 2, had so much loot. It was definitely my go-to location to land, mainly in duos or squads, since you could land here, get a few eliminations, get loads of loot, and then rotate somewhere else, probably to Lazy Lake. But I think this will have to go number 1, there's no way I can put this number 7. Okay, so the list is nearly complete, the next one will have to go last, so hopefully it's not like Tilted Towers or the Agency, and we get Craggy Cliffs. Okay, well I definitely wouldn't have put this number 7, although I did use the launcher quite a lot during Chapter 2. I don't think it was the best location, but it definitely wasn't the worst. But I don't think that's a terrible ranking. I'd probably swap 6 and 7, but other than that, it's not too bad. So how did I do? Let me know in the comments below, but for now, there's a load more videos on screen here. Make sure to click another one to keep on watching, and I'll see you over there.